All right, we're here with men's basketball head coach Lance Randall. Coach, went to UAB last weekend, lost, but had some good performances. Chandler, Deekfoss scored 13, LJ at 12, Dominic Dobbs got 9 boards, 7 rebounds. Can you just talk about some of the takeaways from that game?
Well, like I said, I thought our young guys played real. I think LJ's been great all preseason. We're getting some good positive things from Ryko. He wasn't healthy last year. I think he's been very good. But our young guys, our freshmen, sophomores, were very good in that game. Zach Hayes, went 4 for 4 from the three-point line, very good shooter. And you're playing an elite Division I team, just an elite level of size and athleticism. It's not that you're not going in there trying to win the game. It's a different type of defense than you're normally going to see in the NCAA Division II. Clearly was a separation, but I thought we executed exceptionally well. We talked our effective field goal percentage, which is a great measure for offense, was above 57%, and that's going to put you in the top 10 in the country in Division II. We did that against a very good NCAA Division I team. They played their regulars all the way through to the end and pressed us to the end, and I thought we offensively did some good things. Defensively, we have some new guys learn some new system stuff as well. We got to keep making a jump, and they expose you. You're not going to get. You make a mistake, a great team like that is going to expose you. But we got to keep getting better in both facets, and these guys work hard in practice, and they will continue to.
Coach, every season, the first few games are always important. You kind of find out the mold of your team, especially with a young group like you guys have. But on top of that, 2 in-region opponents this weekend. How big is that for you guys, especially when last year we saw you guys were kind of close to maybe making that last spot in the region? How big is that to get these first 2 wins?
Yeah, it's really important, and it's interesting. NCAA Division II is so region dominant in getting to the NCAA tournament. So these region games, any games in the region matter. And they matter not just to you, but they matter to the entire conference. So it's really important our conference has a good showing, does a good job scheduling, and wins the vast majority of these games. Because that ultimately, this first weekend is massive for the entire MIAA. And we're part of that equation as is Central Missouri in this tournament and everyone else around the league. But you want to get off to a good start. It's hard as a coach who values the process so much about getting better over the course of time and the minutia that advances us to the W's and be the team that you want to be throughout the season. It's hard to. It's a little bit hypocritical if you say, all right, we're going to go out there and this is what we want to do. Just get the. Of course, we're trying to win. Of course, we're going to battle. We're going to compete, do everything. But also, you want to see continued improvement and advance forward, both in the games and in practices every week at this time of year. But it'll be very competitive. We expect some very good crowds. 3 of the 4 teams have a number of Wisconsin connections there. I think it'll be a great atmosphere.
So obviously you can't necessarily predict what you're going to see going in, but how do you take these first 2 games of the season and then prepare for the rest of the year, especially when conference play starts?
Well, every time you play a good opponent, I always feel you grab some of what they do well, and it morphs into your personality of the team and then some of your strengths because of that. So if you don't play good competition, for instance, if you don't play anyone that's athletic and can rebound and go get the ball, by the end of the year, you're probably not a great blockout team. Even if you practice it every day in practice and work on a technique, you have to go up against that and be exposed by that. So in this case, in the first game, Bemidji has an experienced front line, very, very skilled guys, good size. They're going to put a lot of pressure on us there. They have some good guards who share the ball, can do a couple of different things with it, and they go pretty deep in their bench. So there's a number of things that we hope to gain as a team. There's some things certainly they'll expose us at this stage, and vice versa. We want to find their weaknesses and expose them. So in each game, you have to grab something, and it's in your preparation, it's in the competition, and you work on it, you lock into it, and you realize how you can stop it or how you can attack it. This first weekend is no different than any other game throughout the year.
All right, well, thanks, Coach, and good luck this weekend.
All right, thanks, fellas.